Yeah, I started at Snyder and Associates 26 years ago, um, right as a entry-level engineer. I was a temporary inspector for the city of Ames, and after that job, I got hired on here at Snyder and Associates, and have been here ever since. Um, in terms of public spaces, got into that work in the early 90s. We started our first trail project was in Shelby, Iowa, Rock Island Old Stone Arch Nature Trail, and um, learned a lot on that project. Really a little brutal, but then really never looked back. Just kept doing more and more trail projects off of that. I used to get, since I was in transportation, a lot of people gave me grief that I was building half a highway. But it's become a staple of our business. We've been able to do a lot of the marquee trails around central Iowa, trails that are 25 miles, 35 miles long, multiple jurisdictions, and it's just been a really rewarding practice for us because it really makes a difference in the lives of the people that live nearby, and then everybody that travels to the area to use the facility. Since we realize what kind of time commitment it can take because the funding is so competitive, we're able to offer that guidance to people so that they don't get disappointed the first time they don't win a particular grant or funding stream. We pretty much help them understand that it's a process. You need to go to the well many times before you have the funds enough to actually construct what you're dreaming. So that level of patience is there. Plus we have the experience and we know all the funding streams available. So we're able to give them a good schedule of, we'll apply for this funding stream first and then this one, and go around the cycle. And then by gosh, next year we'll do it again. And just keep at it and to some extent be relentless in building that, those resources to be able to pull the project off. The steps beyond that have to do with once we do have sufficient funds to start a project, say it's a many mile project, sometimes we do get into constructing some portions of the project intentionally early to build interest. That makes a big difference when people start to see a trail go in, or we connect to a population center and extend the trail out where it's going, and they can start to dream it then. And then you've captured their imagination and definitely generates the support necessary to acquire more funding.